What's up, everybody? This is Nidra, and I'm checking back in with you guys. I've been meaning to do this for the past week, and it has been all type of interruptions. I'm looking over here, so let me look over this way. Sorry about that. Let me turn around this way. It suits me better. But anyway, let me check in, see how you guys are doing, what is going on. I have been watching several different new shows. I still have to watch Rosewood. I know Tasha C does a review for that, as well as I think my bro Mike B. Check them out, and the Ghetto View. Check her out. I'm still waiting to see The Player with Wesley Snipes and The Blind Spot. I do not watch Empire, but I do watch reviews, and there's several reviewers I'm going to name in this video that you can check out for their Empire talking points or reviews. But anyway, let me get in here, and first of all, let's send out prayers and condolences to the families, friends, and loved ones of the people that were killed in the shooting in Oregon at a community college. It's no words to really say why this senseless act happened, but I did hear that the gunman was dead. Not sure how true that is or not. But let's keep those families, friends, and loved ones, school, entire people in the world. Let's just keep everyone lifting in prayer, because it's crazy bananas out here. And I just got back out from a little night outing with my husband and some friends. And do you know, before we left about 7:30, it was kids all outside, all on the sidewalks. I don't know if they were recording something, fighting, arguing, engaging in something, what. But I just would like to say, where are the parents? Where are the parents? It made no sense. But an update on where your girl has been. As you know, I told you I was going to review some different shows. I asked for some suggestions. And shortly after that, I began for my own personal goals of looking for a job from working from home. And as I was doing it, more and more little things would happen. My kids would have massive amounts of homework, tests, projects, and everything had to get completed. So within that time frame, my daughter would have band practice. It would be like something at the school. I wouldn't have time to get on here, but the few people that I do follow on Facebook that do YouTube videos, you know, we would still chit-chat, and we still do. And as soon as I was getting ready, comfortable to come back to see what shows I could possibly review, or something new coming up, or movie reviews or something, my daughter yesterday injured herself at school at the pep rally by falling off some bleachers in the gym, hurting her knee. She is now on a leg brace, as you see my pics on Facebook, and crutches. I'm asking her, why didn't you fall on the instrument? It's insured. She's telling me, no, I couldn't fall on the instrument. By the way, she plays the baritone. So I hadn't gotten no sleep in almost 48 hours. Because the night before, my youngest had a project that had to be due for Friday for extra credit. She wanted to do. We stayed up half the night getting that done. This child whining. My oldest daughter helped some, went to bed, and then the next day she injured her knee. And now we have to wait to see an orthopedic, because they say she has a lot of fluid on her knee and it needs to be drained. But yes, she will be going to school on Monday, and she has competition next week. So I don't know how it's going to play out, but keep me and my family in your prayers. I have been following some of the news stuff. Not a whole bunch. Donald Trump's still an idiot. I told you how I felt about the Kim Davis political stunts. It's a show. It's a stunt. It's redundant and not needed. Not because I have anything against her personal views. Everyone has a right to their opinion and how they feel. It's what she's using it for. Like I stated before in a previous video, all the people that say just because they read scriptures and post memes and do this don't mean they're going to heaven either. I'm only stating the fact of I haven't read what a racist is going to make it to heaven either. And that's the vibe I get from her, along with certain others. They can preach down to storm and fire. But if they have any hatred in them anywhere, I don't think they make it through the kingdom. Now, I'm not as strong in the word as I would like to be. I'm working on that on my own. But, when y'all find out, do they go to, you let me know. And that's for all the ones cheering her on and thinking she doing something. I can care less about it. I know the Democrat debate is coming up. I know things ain't looking so good for Hillary. We need some more people with the Democrats. Usually the past few years I have voted Democrat. But this year I'm thinking of going independent because it seemed like a clown race where no one has really got serious and said the things that I agree with or that I could possibly, go along with. Because let's keep in mind, no candidate is going to be the ideal candidate because no one is going to ever totally agree on anything, regardless if it's on foreign policy, on employment, whatever issues, community issues, race issues, human issues. Not. And I remember seeing a billboard once that said, if something is morally wrong, it can never be politically correct. And we know the morals in this country have vastly disappeared. I mean, we try to hold on to the little bit we have. We all have flaws, but it's just the ones that seem to want to point out other people's flaws instead of their own. We are all working in progress, and we all need Jesus Christ each and every day. One sin is not greater than the next, but we're supposed to repent and move away from the sin and extra strength and encouragement each day and deny this flesh. It's hard on me too. I'm trying to work on not cussing, and I'm possibly taking the 30-day goal challenge of not cursing. So if anybody would like to do that challenge, let me know, and we can do it together. Also, let's keep our sister Truth Seeker 5000 up, still lifting in prayer as she's going through her health crisis. Check her channel out, Truth Seeker 5000, Donnie B. Anderson, and let's keep her lifted up. Another YouTuber I watch is Sean Bradley. He's going through a difficult time at this moment. He lost his son as well as his grandmother, and I just could even imagine. Let's keep him lifted up. Check his channel out. And all these people I name, I love them. Great reviews. Some do hauls, some do makeup, some do tutorials, some do rants, something for everybody. And that's Truth Seeker 5000. The Ghetto View, Marcus Williams, V. Nix. She does a great devotional, great Bible study. Mike B. It's a quickie, keep it moving podcast. Ashley Miller, Forest Rocks, Bundy Blue, Spilling the Tea. Got Your Girl 1, Miss Arkansas, The Ghetto View. The Scorpion Show. Now I'm drawing a blank. The Bells Plus One. Some More Love Real TV, Jamila TV, Miss P TV, Messy Mouse, A Connections TV. These are some I recently subscribed to, and I love them all. Lady Nika, Smoke Break 314, James Caldwell, check those out. I love all of them as well also. I'm trying to think of who else. If I forgot anybody, just check out YouTubers. I watch Squeaky Jones. Check her out. DJ's World 101, Sweet Addiction TV. Check them out. I'm trying to visualize my page in my mind. I got to update so you guys know who I'm talking about. Keep It Moving Podcast. Check my beat and JT out and Novelty and Joe. I love Joe. I mentioned Got Your Girl 1. Hey, Got Your Girl, I love you. Thanks for your support. I think that's all. Some More Love Real TV. Some More Love Real TV 2. I love her. She does makeup, hauls, looks for everything. Check her out. And she does reviews. I think that's it. But anyway, that's what's been going on with me. Looking for employment, looking to go to school. And these girls are popping. I actually found a great sale at Family Dollar, and they had this mixture of stuff called popping curls or go curls in a jar. It's like butter, and it was 50% off. They marked it down $6.75, and I got 50% off of that. I use it, and my other daughter uses it because she's natural as well as my youngest daughter. She was with, most people say we have good hair. She has good hair, so she's never had a perm or anything but a texturizer. So now we just wash and twist. I can't find good styles for her, so I think I'm going back to the texturizer. If you have any good ideas or points I can use for her head, skills or something, let me know. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop, but I do watch the reviews. So some of those people I mentioned, check them out. Much love from KY. Check her out. I love her too, Miss Nina. Um, yeah, I don't watch Hip Hop. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I don't watch Bad Girl stuff. But I am thinking about watching. Is it Marriage Boot Camp? I know Benzino and Althea from Love and Hip Hop supposed to be on there, so I thought about reviewing that. You know, I'm also and check out Cemented. I love her as well. Check her channel out. Um, Marcus Williams. If I didn't name him, check him out. I want to check out Games of Thrones and Fear the Walking Dead. I hear the reviews on there from Cemented, and it makes me enthralled to want to check them out. But that's pretty much what's going on in my area. It's raining. By the way, happy anniversary to my sweet husband. My anniversary was October the 1st. I've been married a total of 13 years. And people got confused because I celebrate 2 anniversaries. I celebrate the day I got married, which is October the 1st, 2002. And I celebrate the day I met my husband, December the 24th, 1993. We started off as friends because keep in mind, I'm only 34. He's 36. So he wasn't my boyfriend at 13. But anyway, we 2 years and 2 weeks apart. But anyway, thanks for everyone for all the happy anniversary wishes and everything. I appreciate it. This was my anniversary weekend, but due to my daughter injuring herself, I just couldn't leave her hanging, although I wanted to. But yeah, people got confused. I've been married 13 years. And I would say this, it has been a roller coaster of a ride, but it's no one I would have rather done it with than the guy I'm with. And I thank God for this guy every day, and my children as well. And, but we've been together 20 plus years off and on. So from young people to older people to hopefully like the people in the news that hold hands and they pass away together and they be 80, 90, 100 years old. I want that, but I want us to go to heaven together. You know, I love it that deep. And I know he does me that deep. But we're going to turn up definitely either at the end of the month or November. You know, we got to turn up and do something for it. But we did have like a nice little anniversary, but things have happened in the family, issues with some of everything, you know, sickness, death, working, struggling, just trying to find a boundary. Also, shout out to Callie Butterfly. Check her channel out as well also. These names popping up to me the more I talk. I remember other people I watch. Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. Trying to find shows to review, but I am watching other reviewers. I am thinking about doing random topics, but my life is a random topic because every day is something new. I think last time I mentioned to you guys how someone had said something to me, and that's during the time where I had, my dad had medical issues, what have you. We're not that close. He didn't raise me. If you go back to my first video, if you can hear it, I said stately, my mom was a teenage mom. My grandparents raised me, and my mom was in the house, and she did the best she could. I love my mom. I would do anything for her, so I don't take anything from her. That's why I said the power of forgiveness and love and growth. Getting into that word, that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm where I'm at. But anyway, when you have other siblings that you wasn't raised with that tend to know of you, you know of them. And I'm the oldest of my mom and my dad. You know, my mom only has my brother and my dad has other children. And when people say things, just because I'm not near you, but I add you on Facebook, it's for uplifted. Anything on my page is positive. And I think I told you guys, when you say underhanded, mumbling type stuff to me, as they say, shots fired. When I come back, be ready to prepare forward, because I don't bother anybody. I'm open to suggestion. I'm open to criticism. You can let me know when I'm right, when I'm wrong. We can agree to disagree. I don't have hatred, bitterness, ignorance, wretched, ghetto in me, but it can come out. I went out, like I tell my kids all the time, y'all are raised in better neighborhoods. You go to better schools. You have more opportunities than mom and daddy. But don't think we ain't got that ignorance in us, because I would turn this out. I'm not for giving Facebook a show, but see, if I can't get to you, ain't got your phone number, I'm going to give it to you right here and there. Simple as that, because you're not going to disrespect me because I don't disrespect you. And I hate when people think they can leave smart-ass comments on your statuses, because if it mentioned nothing about anyone or nothing to you, why is it personal to you? And I remember hearing this, a head dog will holler. You know, I don't know why you feel guilty. I feel convicted of stuff, but I do wrong. I honestly do. That's why I say, y'all check out Truth Seeker 5000 videos. She does Christian videos. Marcus Williams and V-Nex. And you'll understand, you know, I'm just saying, certain things convict me. When I'm doing wrong, I get convicted. And check out Spilling the Tea. I love him. And, you know, certain things, it would just eat me up. It's certain times where I say stuff to my kids or my husband. And in a moment, I might be going through womanly stuff. All my ladies know what I'm talking about. Or I might just be having one of those days. I've been having medical issues of my own, but it's not about me. I thank God I'm here another day. And, you know, I might just be like, what, huh? And then I go back and say, I apologize, because I was wrong. I was totally wrong. You know, it's a way to do anything. So that's the point I try to get across to certain people. You might have been felt some way, but you couldn't inbox me, text me, or something. You want to give a show, but when I respond to the show, then all of a sudden, you quiet as a mouse and you unfriend me. See, in my mind, the flesh part of me, that's why I say God is good. The flesh part of me said all type of things like that, some weak ass shit, some bitch ass shit, some cowardly ass shit. But older 34 me said, pray for her, she in her 20s. That's facts, and that's real, because I don't like for nobody to think they can say something to me and roll with it like I'm some like 1 or 2 year old kid. When their status wasn't that serious and that deep, it touched you. It didn't touch me like that. And trust me, I've had many years to deal with certain issues that one day I might write about or talk about. But for right now, like I said, that really pisses me off when people do that. They say stuff and then they run before you can reply. And I've always had an issue with that. I've always struggled with someone getting the best of me. It makes me want to get revenge. It makes me spiteful, hateful, deceitful, things of that nature. And this is before I got married. So, yes, I wouldn't, like, sleep with nobody's boyfriend or nothing like that, talk to him. But I would be wanting to get them back. And I had to learn that every battle was not mine. And I still struggle with it, not as bad as I did in my teenage years. But I have an issue when people say stuff and think they got me. I just be want to wreak havoc. And I had to learn that every fight is not worth a fight. Karma is truly a bitch. Also, did I shout out Lady Nika? Check her channel out too. Yeah, and I mean, that's where we stand on there. But you know, I let my kids know they can get I'm little. I weigh 114.2, 5'2". Not bragging on it because I'm trying to gain weight, my vitamin D low, so I'm on vitamins and everything else. That's why I say I got health issues too. But not high blood pressure, diabetes, nothing like that. Nothing categorically that's serious. But just things, eating a little better, drinking a little more water, you know, more veggies, stuff like that. And I just think people look at me and they say this little petite girl, because if you look at my pictures, I'm very little. Very, very little. And I've been like this all of my life. I have a fast metabolism, whatever that means. I just always was a little girl, you know. And little people have struggles too. It's not that big people are the only one people say things about. People say stuff to little people. And it causes a lot of smaller frame people to become anorexic, you know. And so just don't ever think when I say my weight or my size, I'm bragging. I love people of all sizes. My husband is big bone, big, good health. You know, he can make changes too. That's what we're doing. My daughters are thick. You know, one is tall, but they gonna be thick girls or whatever. You know, no, they don't date now, so please don't you know, don't try it. But anyway, we have struggles too that we go through, and people seem to think when they look at me, oh, that's a little something. Just like the girl on Love and Hip Hop, Little B, I think that's her name or whatever. I'm little, but I'm not just this. I'm this with people I know and I get to know. But if you put your hand on my husband or my kids, and you're fully grown, we're gonna box it out, win, lose, or draw. I'm just a spitfire like that. I ain't got it out. I tell my kids all the time when they get to that point and I'm about to pop them one good time in their ear, I ain't wrapped too tight. And I'm just joking, FYI. They been dissing, but they don't get all that. I do more harm by saying no football game, no basketball game, no fall carnival, no new boots, no sales, no couponing, no nothing. That hurts them worse. No telephone, no internet, things of that nature. But yeah, people seem to think when you did them that you ain't got no hands. That's a lie. They do. They do. And like I say, I'm not trying to take it there because we were raised that my grandfather had this thing about family don't fight family, cousin don't fight cousin, mamas and children, daddy's sons, none of that. Because he said you will kill each other. And I tell my kids that now, we ain't going to do no fighting. Y'all might get to arguing. But we going to tone that down because I always tell them, where I'm going to be at when y'all going to do all this. And then, you know, everybody calm it down a notch or whatever. Check out also Tiki44. I love her channel as well, too. See, I'm remembering everybody, you guys, the longer I talk. I didn't mean to ramble on this long. But anyway, yeah, that's what's been going on this side of my world. And plus, I'm glad fall is here. I would just like to say I'm not a fan of summer, none whatsoever. I'm glad to see it go. I'm here for the fall. I'm here for the spice. I'm here for anything fall-like, the caramel corn, the bonfires, the football game, anything dealing with cold. And yes, I be freezing to death. I had a fleece on earlier, and I got me some new socks for $1 from Dollar Tree. They come all the way up. I love them. Shout out to the Dollar Tree. Yeah. And my kids will be out this year for a week for Thanksgiving, so no fall break for us. Glad of that, because it ain't cold enough for a fall break. Let them go to school. They just got there in August. Some of them need to be there year-round, including mine. See, I don't never leave mine out. I don't talk about nobody else. Yeah, I talk about mine first. And, yeah, they'll be out a week for Thanksgiving, so me and my husband supposed to take a day or two possibly in that month and maybe go out of town, or we might do it for Christmas. Who knows? They're here for 2 weeks. No, I'm not a big Christmas fanatic this year. I do a lot of donating year round. I try to. Christmas not about gifts, and I teach my kids that they old enough to volunteer to the soup kitchen or something like that. You know, give back. They get stuff all the time. It might not be what they want, but at least they got more than what some people got. Some people ain't got a coat, a house, a car, a door, a knob, a floor, a towel, or nothing. I feel sorry for those people, those children, the people that are sick, that have incurable diseases, or who've been mistreated all their life and are abused and damaged. And, you know, I just like to give them a little hope and joy, not just during this time of year, all year. You never know what someone is going through. I just read when Jim Carrey's girlfriend killed herself, and I'm like, and I tell my daughters that just because people have money does not mean they're happy. Just because they have a big house or fancy car don't solve all their problems. Looking at my recorder time because I'm recording on my HTC, and once again, if anyone knows how to record off of here and all the tricks and gavels with it, please let me know. But yeah, I let them know that all the time. Get out here and get your own, but, you know, money don't fulfill you. As you get older, men are not going to fulfill you. They don't supposed to fulfill you. The Lord fulfills you. And these are things I had to learn throughout life. And I let them know, being rich and fabulous and celebrities, don't get caught up in that, baby. It's an illusion. That's why things you see, they get on drugs, they be unhappy, they get divorced. And I have to agree, most people do not stay married anymore. So shout out to all the married people, the engaged people, the people thinking about getting married, the people that's boyfriend and girlfriend that is just enjoying life. Because my husband and I are now honestly just dating each other. And it's amazing. Amazing. I did the story of when we met. So check that video out. I told you how I met him. I met him through a mutual friend. Been together ever since. Had a rocky patch off and on because it was high school love, puppy love. My husband proposed to me actually when I was 14. And like all 14-year-olds, I said, yeah, I'll marry you. Then he proposed again when I was 18. Yeah, 18. And I married him when I was 21. They say most teenage marriages don't last. And you have to have a stability. And we was friends first. We had a foundation. So it wasn't sex off the bat. I normally don't tell everything, but just to younger viewers, it was not sex at all off the bat. He waited. So I would tell any lady, any guy worth loving or say they love you, they will wait. And I will wait till I'm married. I will pray on it and wait. Because once you enter that realm of things, it does change. Your emotions get involved, your feelings get involved. You know, just be careful and always protect yourself, you know. I try to tell my daughters to wait. I will pray that they wait. But in case they don't, I do advocate that they need to practice safe sex. You know, it's so many diseases out here, so many games being played out here. I don't know who worse, the men or the women, when it comes to games. I had a dude a couple weeks ago, I think I put in my video if I didn't, whispering to me in the store, and I looked at him. First of all, you can't whisper to me, I'm a grown-ass woman. And when I was a younger girl, certain things that turned other women out did, because my grandfather raised me. And my husband always been a gentleman. Not saying he ain't made mistakes or I ain't made mistakes, but for the most part, certain things did not capture my attention. Check out my video of my worst relationship and you will understand why. And I'm looked at him like, I said, baby, if you still doing that and you look like you're a good early 40s, maybe late 50s, something is wrong. What women are you getting with that technique? Another thing, respect yourselves. What you put out is what you take in. If you want them and they talking to you B's and H's and this and that, it doesn't change. Baby, if you have a baby with him, if you bail him out of jail, if you go over his house, if you meet his mama, it is what it is. Set some standards. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, no one else can love you. God loves you more than anyone. More than anyone. And sometimes we have to learn, and I'm not saying because I'm with somebody, but if I went with nobody, this is a true statement. I would not date. Not because I'm not attractive, not because I can't put on clothes or lashes or makeup. I don't believe in, I got natural beauty. Skin sensitive. I'm not spending $500 on makeup. I mean, for special occasions I might do it, but just to be doing it for a man, I don't have that kind of time. Because first of all, yeah, I can hold my own. Second of all, I have children, and I don't need nobody here while my kids here. They off limits. You see what I'm saying? They mine. They my husband. If we was to split up, no matter what he does, he's a man, and society is unfair on certain things. I can't just run out there and meet the dude, and then he come over and he spend the night. I don't want my children seeing random ass dudes coming out of my house. That's just me. I'm not knocking anybody who does date or whatever, you know. That's just not me. Let them be grown and up at the house. You know what I'm saying? Where I can do grown folk things at my house. Because other than that, nah, bro, we can't meet them like that. I don't need you all in my business and this and that. For what? Because he's not going to be able to respect. And that's why I say I will come a baggage. He would not respect the issues that come with me. So why put myself out there to go through what I know I wouldn't want to go through? See, when you know better, you do better. So if you're young, take your time, enjoy being young. Because when you get into the relationship and the mold of things and the dating and stuff, it'll tire you out real quick if you let it get the best of you. Because sometimes being by yourself is better than being with someone. If you just wait. Take your time, focus on other things. What are your dreams and aspirations? What do you want to do? Because when it becomes two, and the two supposed to become one, baby, it'll be some days. Baby, I've been married 13 years. I've been living with my husband since I've been 17. I'm 34. I'm telling you, it's been some days. I've been like, what did I do? Why did I do? But we had to grow together, love together. I had to pray for my marriage. The key to it, I prayed for my marriage. I didn't just pray that he changed or the situation changed. I prayed for the marriage, the union, pray for me, get me right. Then I went to him. And we worked. Whatever it could have been out. But no, I don't get jumped on and talked to in the kind of way. We play and stuff. We have fun, this and that. He'll make fun of me because I'm accident prone. I did a video about that. Things like that. I'm recording from my phone now. So when I said I did a video about that, that's when I was using my laptop. And things like that. But it don't never get that serious that we around here and I'm going to take ass whoopings. Hell now. I was born in the 80s, took ass whoopings in the 80s, some of the 90s. That's it. Been in a relationship where I dealt with that. That's in my worst relationship. That's why I say everything I've been through is a learning experience, and I just try to pass on what I have learned. So hopefully my daughters won't go through that, or my nieces, or my cousins, or my friends, or my sisters. But, you know, I know this is a different day and time, and I'm just an old lady with the curly hair and a night jammies ready to watch Roku and Netflix. But, yeah. I've been going on for 31 minutes. But anyway, you guys have a great, fantastic weekend, a beautiful week. Check out those reviewers I named. Otherwise, go back to the YouTubers I watched. Some of their names in there. I've added some more. I've subscribed to different people. And I will chat with you guys later. Till the next time. Peace. Stole that from JT from Keep It Moving. Well, he's on Keep It Moving podcast, but it's a quick.